Welcome to Founders Future, a podcast powered by Closers.io, where we explore the journeys of innovative entrepreneurs and the road ahead for their companies. I'm your host, Natalie Borowska, and in each episode, we uncover the stories behind impactful ventures, the challenges faced, the lessons learned, and the strategies fueling future growth. Today, I'm so happy to be joined by David Shabot, the founder of Landing Page Express, a service that whips up high converting landing pages for businesses utilizing AI and a pay after results model. He's also the mastermind behind rankandpay.com, where he helps marketplace sellers rocket their products to page one. Plus, he created Jack Ratchet's patented reversible ratchet belt that lights up with QVC. With over a decade crushing it in fashion, digital marketing, and sales growth, David powers fresh innovations and slick operations straight from Edison, New Jersey. I'm so happy to have you on the pod today, David.
Great to be here, Natalie. Thank you so much for having me. And you guys are doing amazing things with your podcast. So I'm really, it's an honor to be here.
Thank you so much. So, what I like to do to begin with is I like to go back in time. So, take us back to before you started your first company. Like, what were you doing at the time and what motivated you to start?
So I come from a family and really a community of entrepreneurs, businessmen, mainly in wholesale and real estate. Um, my father and retail. My father, back in the 80s, he opened up a chain of music stores called Record Explosion in Manhattan. And in the 80s and 90s, he was very successful with it. And then in the early 2000s, when Napster and iTunes and all the free music came out, so he knew he was kind of done. And so he closed up shop and he went on to do something that he loved, which he opened up a high scale tennis club in Long Island City. It's called City View Racket Club. So when he opened that, I was in my early 20s. That's where I kind of started um, in the workforce. I was working for him. And then my older brother, he's the former founder of Sprayground. Sprayground is a global backpack brand. And so I was also there for a little bit. And then after being there, I decided I was around 26 at the time. I said, I want to go start on my own. So I started I had a friend of mine that was in the wholesale men's accessories business. He was looking for someone to partner with, so I jumped in with him, and we developed a line of primarily men's belts. And then um, we 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 basically created we got involved in the ratchet belt. The ratchet belt has become a very hot selling belt in 2018, and we saw that there wasn't a reversible ratchet belt. So um, we went ahead and we patented this reversible ratchet belt, and we got it on QVC. And till today, it's airing on QVC. So with all of that, at the same time, simultaneously, I was also always intrigued with building something online. I didn't love the wholesale, and I just love the idea uh, of the online world. And I got started. I think it was MLM, some MLM brand company that I got involved in. But I struggled with it, and then I saw affiliate marketing, and then I jumped into agencies, and then I jumped into this thing and that thing, and I, 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 as much as I loved it, it was very frustrating also at the same time. Um, so what happened was, I kind of let all of that go. I went back into my wholesale business. And then when AI came around, um, I saw that like the things that were frustrated me so much really weren't there anymore because AI took care of a lot of the things. So I went back and created this landing page express. And here we are. This is, I guess, the formation, and this is where we are right now.
Yeah, it sounds like you grew up like around lots of entrepreneurs. So I think that was kind of, I think you just like grew up around it. And I think it's just like great to be in that environment. I feel like that mindset like never leaves you because it's like with you in your formative years. I'm curious about like Landing Page Express, like the business today. So tell us a little bit more about like your company currently and who's like your ideal customer.
So right now, there's millions of businesses, obviously. A lot of them, they they either don't have a website, but most of them have one already, but it's not set up for conversion. It might look nice. Usually it doesn't even look so nice. Um, but the main thing is that there's so many distractions on these websites and on these landing pages that the visitor that's on there really gets lost. And so we wanted to make a very simple, straightforward landing page with just one focus in mind, and that's just to convert the customer on whatever the company is selling, whether it's a product or a service. And with AI, what used to take 2 months to make a website, and then 2 weeks, and then 2 days, and then even 2 hours, now it takes 2 minutes. So I'm not ashamed to say that we use AI. Everyone's using AI, but to think that you could just throw in a prompt and now you're going to create a beautiful site, which you can, and that's it. It doesn't work like that. So, um, we have also developers, and with AI, we create the page and we put all the bells and whistles that have to go into it. We have, it's SEO optimized. We make sure that um, we have everything necessary for the visitor when he gets to the page that he's gonna buy the product, he's gonna sign up to the service or whatever it is right away. And our whole model is that we really deliver it in lightning speed. Because of AI, we could deliver in less than 24 hours. And we work with the client. We don't charge them anything up front. We let them basically, they come to the page, they fill out an intake form. Once we get all the information, we get to work on their site, and then we deliver it to them. If they need revisions, we'll revise it, and once they're happy with it, um, they'll go ahead and make the payment. We'll connect their domain, and then there goes their site. Um, and that's the front end how it works. And now on the back end, if you just have a site with no traffic, that really doesn't really help you so much. So we also have SEO services and paid ads. Um, but obviously, with those things, without a landing page, you can't do anything either. So we're trying to combine both, the best of both worlds, and hand it to the customer.
So what you're basically doing is you're speaking to all businesses. So any business that comes to you and they're looking for a new landing page, you're basically their guy. I'm curious, like, how are you like acquiring clients currently? Talk to us about like what you're currently doing for lead generation and maybe provide some marketing perspective.
So really, like you said, this type of thing obviously works for any business because every business needs such a thing. But we can't go after everyone. I mean, we can, but that's not that we really want to be focused. So really, we're going after local businesses, home services, lawyers, med spas, contractors, roofers, um, coaches. Um, so yeah, those are the agencies. We have a white label program for agencies that if they have, we right now basically we're at the point right now, and it could be any day that we're going to get the green light from Go High Level to be an app in their marketplace. And um, I'm sure all the listeners here know what Go High Level is. So that would be a big win for us. And just that alone is, could be a lot of lead generation for us. But aside from that, we're doing a lot of marketing in Facebook groups, and um, although we're fairly new, so we are just kind of getting started with all of our marketing efforts. So the SEO, YouTube SEO, um, starting with paid ads, and we're just testing the waters with all these different channels. There's so much to do. So right now it's really all about testing to see where we're going to get, WhatsApp groups, SMS messaging, all these different channels where we're trying out.
It sounds like you have like a lot in plan. I'm curious, like, what's first on that list?
Um, well, right now we're kind of taking a few of those channels and simultaneously we're going after them. We're promoting in Facebook. We're reaching out to admins of big Facebook groups of um, the niches that we're going after, and we're negotiating with them to post for us. So um, along with SEO and YouTube SEO, I would say those are like the three things that we're kind of focused on. But we're also doing other things as well, but we're putting our core focus in those things.
Yeah, you did mention that it's like a fairly new business. What kind of is your sales process, and like how do you turn like a lead into like a paying client?
So when the visitor comes to the page, they'll they're just going to go fill out an intake form. We get the information, we get to work on their site, and right away they're going to get within just a few hours. We say 24 hours, but it's going to be probably a few hours depending on how much, how busy our dev team is. But they'll get the page back, they'll be able to make revisions, and then we're going to go back and forth with them until they're happy. And then once they're happy with it, they pay us, and then we give them their site with their domain.
I see. Okay. And so we're at the start at like 2026. So tell us about like what's your vision for the next 12 months? It sounds like you have a lots of like exciting things, potentially partnering with Go High Level. What's kind of the milestones that you are expecting in the coming year?
So it's a great question because we're very excited with AI. I have no idea what AI is going to bring. I mean, I really love AI. I'm with it all day long. ChatGPT and it's like my best friend. Um, so and I'm just really so immersed in it, and I'm always on the lookout for the next thing that it's bringing to the table for us. Um, but I really believe that we're going to excel with partnering a lot of partnerships with agencies and um, podcasts like this. I think this is a great thing. I really never got into podcasts before this, but this is definitely a great way to drive traffic. And I would say just spreading ourselves as much as we can on all the channels that are out there. Um, Also, Reddit is a big one. What else is there? There's so much.
Are
Instagram,
you
obviously, TikTok.
are you going to potentially start your own podcast then?
I don't know. It looks like it might be on the list now after, dealing with you guys. This is it's definitely a great vehicle for traffic. I love it. I think I'm gonna definitely think about it.
Yeah, what do you feel like are going to be like the biggest challenges to like solidifying your vision in the next year?
Um, so with everything that I said, there's one problem, and it's really staying focused because there's so much out there, and there's so many things that you're able to do. It's also one of the challenges because you could get started with something and then you start working it, and then all of a sudden you see something else that looks just as good or better. So now you want to go jump to that thing. You never finished what you started doing. Now you're going to go start that. And I think they call it shiny object syndrome. You're working on something, you see something else. That was my challenge, like with all these getting started with the online world. Um, so I'm trying to learn from my mistakes and not do that again. So I'm really trying to stay focused on really what we have now on paper and the plan that we have, and not get distracted. But that definitely is a problem with online and going on YouTube and all the different things that are out there that you could implement. So I guess focus would be the main thing.
Mm. Well, I think, yeah, I agree with shiny object syndrome. It's difficult to stay focused, but if you do truly like believe in the product, you have that alignment. I think like with the coming year, you'll definitely make things happen this year. So if you can hone in on your one craft, I feel like a lot of business owners, they have that like past of dealing with shiny object syndrome. But once they're really able to like knuckle down and like focus, that's when things really happen. So, David, I've had a blast on the podcast today. If any of our listeners want to find out more about what you're doing, where would be the best place to find out?
So there's actually a couple of things. One is obviously Landing Page Express. It's landingpageexpress.com. And if you're an agency, it's landingpageexpress.com/agency. We also have an affiliate program, which would be landingpageexpress.com/affiliate. Um, and at the same time, um, we also have a community. It's not on school. It's actually um, it's a new platform that's going to be coming out to the market very soon. But I'm one of the members of that of this platform, and in that community, we basically are teaching how to run businesses with all the AI tools that are out there. And for all of the introverts that are out there that really don't want to get behind the camera, we show how you could basically build an online business successfully without getting behind the camera. These days, it's very simple to do with AI. And so that's really what our main focus is over there. And that would really be it. And if anyone is out there that's listening that has the ability, if they saw the Jack Ratchet patented belt on QVC, I'm just throwing this out there, and they're able to take that to a national level, you can reach out to me as well for that. But yeah, that would be everything.
Okay, that's perfect. And if you are a business owner and you're looking to scale your business and, sorry, excuse me, and you're looking to scale your business and you really want to enhance your sales and marketing efforts, visit closers.io to hop on a call with our team and discover how we went from 0 to 30 million per year in less than 3 years. Until then, keep on climbing.